For Unstoppable You, how to build confidence and conquer any challenge. Hey, you! Yeah, you sitting there ready to unleash the unstoppable force inside you. Let's make this moment epic. Welcome to Unstoppable You, how to build confidence and conquer any challenge. Buckle up, my friend, because we're about to dive into a heart-pumping, life-changing journey that's going to set your confidence on fire and empower you to tackle any obstacle in your path. Life is full of challenges, isn't it? That big presentation at work, that dream you're scared to chase, that inner voice whispering, you're not good enough. Maybe you felt your confidence wobble like a shaky bridge under your feet, leaving you stuck or second, guessing yourself. But here's the game-changing truth. You've got an unstoppable spirit inside you, a well of confidence waiting to be tapped, ready to carry you over any hurdle and into a life where you shine brighter than you ever imagined. This isn't just a pep talk, it's a battle plan, a blueprint to build rock-solid confidence and turn challenges into stepping stones. Today, we're diving deep into 3 simple, powerful steps to boost your self-belief, silence doubt, and become the kind of person who looks at any challenge and says, I've got this. Picture this, you walking into any room with your head high, chasing your goals with a swagger that turns heads, crushing obstacles like they're nothing. That's not a fantasy, it's your future, and it starts right now in this moment, with you and me together. No fluff, no excuses, just real actionable strategies to make you unstoppable. Can you feel that energy surging like a wave ready to crash? Can you hear your heart shouting, I'm ready to conquer? This is your time to rise, to build confidence, and to become the unstoppable you who's with me. Let's jump in and make it happen. As step 1 to own your wins says, listen up. Confidence grows when you give yourself credit for what you've already done. Too often, we brush off our successes, big or small, like they don't matter, and that's like starving your confidence the fuel it needs. The first step to becoming unstoppable is to own your wins, every single one, from the tiny victories to the massive triumphs. Your wins are proof you're capable, proof you're stronger than you think, proof you can conquer challenges. They're like bricks in the foundation of your confidence, and it's time to start stacking them high. I learned this when I was doubting myself during a tough career transition. I felt like I wasn't cut out for the new role I wanted, like I was faking it. My confidence was at rock bottom, and I kept focusing on my failures. But one day I sat down and made a list of my wins. I'd learned new skills under pressure. I'd helped my team through a crisis. I'd even nailed a presentation I was terrified of. Writing those down was like flipping on a light in a dark room. I saw I was already capable, already winning. That list gave me the boost to go for the role, and I got it. I heard about a young entrepreneur who was scared to pitch her startup, convinced she'd fail. She felt like a fraud until she listed her wins. She'd saved money for her business, built a prototype, and won a local competition. Owning those wins gave her the confidence to pitch boldly, and she landed her first investor. That's the power of owning your wins. Right now, I want you to join me in this. Think of 3 wins you've had, big or small, recent or from years ago. Maybe you finished a tough project, stood up for yourself, or just got out of bed on a really bad day. Grab a piece of paper or open a note on your phone and write them down. My wins are fill in the blank. Say them out loud. Feel the pride swell in your chest. Let them remind you how capable you are. Keep this win list close, add to it weekly, stick it on your fridge, make it your phone's lock screen. When doubt creeps in, read your wins and stand taller. Try this tonight before bed, write 1 new win from today, even if it's small, and say, I'm unstoppable because I did this. Who's ready to own their wins and build unshakable confidence? Let's do this! As step 20, face your fears head. Challenges can feel like giant walls, and fear is the glue that keeps them standing. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough. But here's the secret: confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward despite it. The second step to becoming unstoppable is to face your fears head on, taking small, courageous actions that chip away at those walls until they crumble. Every time you act in spite of fear, your confidence grows stronger, like a muscle getting tougher with every lift. I learned this when I had to give a big speech at work. Public speaking terrified me. My palms would sweat, my voice would shake, and I'd imagine everyone judging me. I wanted to back out, but I knew avoiding it would keep me small. So I started small. I practiced in front of a mirror, then with a friend, then in a small group. Each step was scary, but every time I faced that fear, I felt stronger. By the time I gave the speech, I wasn't fearless, but I was confident enough to nail it, and the applause felt like a victory over my fear. I heard about a guy who was petrified of starting his own business, afraid he'd lose everything. He faced his fear by taking tiny steps, researching 1 idea, making 1 call, creating 1 product. Each step built his confidence, and now his business is thriving. That's the power of facing your fears head on. Here's how you do it. Think of 1 challenge that scares you right now. Maybe it's asking for a raise, trying a new skill, or having a tough conversation. Now pick 1 small action to face that fear. Write a script for the talk, practice 1 move, or send 1 email. Grab your paper or phone and write down, my fearless action is he, fill in the blank. Say it out loud. Commit to doing it today or this week, no matter how your stomach flips. It's not about being fearless, it's about being unstoppable, acting even when you're scared. Make it a habit every day. Take 1 small fearless action. Try this when fear hits. Take 3 deep breaths and say, I'm stronger than this fear. Feel that confidence building, that wall starting to crack. That's you becoming unstoppable. Who's ready to face their fears and conquer their challenges? Let's make it happen. Now, step 3, speak to yourself like a champion. Your inner voice can be your biggest cheerleader or your worst critic. and it shapes your confidence more than you realize. If you're constantly telling yourself, I can't do this, or I'm not enough, you're tearing down your own strength. The third step to becoming unstoppable is to speak to yourself like a champion using positive, empowering words that lift you up and push you forward. It's like coaching yourself through every challenge, reminding yourself you're built to win. I learned this when I was struggling to believe in myself during that career transition. My inner voice was brutal, saying, you're gonna fail, you're not ready. It was like a storm cloud over my confidence. So I started changing the script every morning. I'd look in the mirror and say, I'm capable, I'm growing, I'm unstoppable. It felt awkward at first, like I was faking it, but over time, those words sank in, drowning out the doubt. That self-talk gave me the confidence to take risks and succeed. I heard about a student who was failing math, convinced she was bad at numbers. Her confidence was shot until she started telling herself, I'm learning, I'm improving, I can figure this out. That champion mindset helped her study harder, pass her exams, and feel like a winner. That's the power of speaking to yourself like a champion. Here's how you make it happen. Think about the negative things you tell yourself when challenges hit. Now flip them into champion-level self-talk. Instead of, I can't do this, say, I'm figuring it out. Instead of, I'm not enough, say, I'm more than enough. Grab your paper or phone, write down, my champion self-talk is sure I fill in the blank. Say it out loud with conviction like you're hyping up your best friend. Make it a daily ritual every morning. Say your self-talk in the mirror. Write it in a journal or repeat it when doubt creeps in. Try this, create a champion phrase you can say during tough moments like, I'm unstoppable and I've got this. Feel that inner strength growing, that confidence roaring. That's you becoming a champion. Who's ready to speak like a champion and conquer any challenge? Let's go. Become unstoppable. Listen, my friend, you're not here to shrink from challenges, to let doubt dim your light, or to live a life of what ifs. You're here to be unstoppable, to build a confidence that shines through every obstacle, to conquer your goals, and live a life that makes your heart soar. Today, you've learned how to own your wins, face your fears head on, and speak to yourself like a champion. You're not just dreaming of being unstoppable, you're becoming it one bold step, one fearless action, one empowering word at a time. And the world is about to see your greatness. Picture this, you 3 months from now, walking with a confidence that radiates, tackling challenges like they're nothing, chasing your dreams with a fire that nothing can extinguish. That fear that held you back, it's a memory, a lesson that made you stronger. That goal you're eyeing, it's closer, maybe even in your hands, because you built the confidence to go for it. That's not a pipe dream, it's what happens when you become unstoppable, when you refuse to let challenges define you, when you choose to shine. You're here to create a legacy, to inspire others with your courage and confidence. Here's your challenge, and I want you to act on it before this video ends. Grab a piece of paper or your phone, write down 3 wins, 1 fearless action, and your champion self-talk. Do it, own it, make it real, and share this video with someone who needs to become unstoppable too. Text it to a friend, post it online, spread the fire. Let's start a movement of unstoppable people, conquering challenges and lifting each other up. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's keep this energy roaring. You're not just living, you're unstoppable and the world is watching. Who's with me? Let's make it happen!